Thank you very much for inviting me to this speech. Actually, not invitation, because I am also part of the Sharq Forum, as I am the host actually. So I think like I need to like welcome you, and being the last speaker actually gives me the advantage to build upon the arguments told by other speakers. But on the other hand, I have less to say than I prepared, because like most of my points were raised. So as Galip told, during the Ba'ath regime, Iraq was something like was perceived as an front to contain the Iranian or Persian expansion. But after the Second Gulf War, the Ba'ath regime collapsed, and Iraq became one of like the first countries for Iran to start a proxy war. It started with the Mahdi army of Muqtada al-Sadr, who is like recently like his alliance won the elections, and they fought against the U.S. And sometimes they like fought against Sunni tribes in Iraq after the Iraqi war. But in the formation of the government, Sunnis boycotted the 2005 elections, and these left them out of the game, and the new constitution was something, an arrangement between Kurds and Shia politicians. So Saudi Arabia actually, like virtually, they left Iraq to Iranian influence, and with the election of former Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki, who had like good relations with Iran, Iranian influence augmented even more in Iraq, and the presence of militia forces who are aligned with Iran, and like Badr brigades and Mahdi army. Actually, Badr brigades were active like starting after like in 80s and 90s, and they were fugitives in Kurdistan mountains. But like after the capture of Mosul by the Islamic State, self-proclaimed Islamic State, the militias had gained legitimacy and popularity among the Iraqi people, and they formed a popular mobilization force, and this force was legalized by the Iraqi central government. So after those like the wars and devastation, now came the recent elections, and recently Muqtada al-Sadr, Hadi al-Amiri, and former Prime Minister Abadi's alliances, they agreed upon, and they will more likely form the next government of Iraq. I want to point to the role of Iraq as an actor in the proxy war, like in the formation of maybe establishment of a new security arrangement in the region. As Adnan pointed out, Iraq provides an opportunity because Muqtada al-Sadr was previously against the Iranian influence, and he is also against the American intervention in Iraq. But he is open to cooperate and deal with Saudi Arabia, as he last year visited Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. And Hadi al-Amiri also is mostly aligned with Iran, and Mr. Abadi is both had good relations with Iran and United States. So I think that their alliance can provide an opportunity for rapprochement between Iran and Saudi Arabia as well. So I want to point out that Iraq need to be an actor again, a regional actor, an independent actor, and cease to become like the zone of influence for other players and be a player that bring those other players together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much.